Live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, free consultation Friday, where I answer all your questions about money, muscles, game, and frame. Let's get it going.
Make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. So you belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating. This is a textbook example of really good game.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, where we're back. And guess what? We are broadcasting not only from here on out, just so you guys know, we are no longer just exclusively broadcasting to YouTube. We are broadcasting to Rumble. We are broadcasting to Twitch. We are broadcasting to Twitter. We are broadcasting to Facebook. We are broadcasting to Kick, but actually my Kick URL, my streamer configuration is messed up. For you guys that don't know, Kick is like the new Twitch alternative, because Twitch has just gone crazy. And at the end of this episode today, guys, you're going to see exclusive content on Rumble only. So you're going to have to go over to Rumble. So if you do not have a Rumble account or do not know how to use Rumble, or if you're just too lazy to do what needs to be done, you're going to miss out. And that's going to be the exclusive end of the show. Okay? So listen, bros, obviously, here's what happened, okay? It was all the Hex community's fault. The Hex community saw that I did coverage on Richard Hart potentially being a cult leader, and they put it in their chats. But as you know, I am the supreme leader of the Hot Dude Army, and I have eyes and ears everywhere in the Red Pill, in the Manosphere. Okay, I got people working for me all across the globe. And they showed me the internal workings of their text message chats. I saw the people bad-mouthing me. I saw the people losing their mind, doing nothing but what losers do, which is hate on people like me who are winners. And that's okay, because all you did was further solidify the fact that the Hex community is run like a Ponzi scheme. And the people who are in there will do whatever it takes to get their money. They don't care about changing the world. They don't care about doing anything at all. All they care about is money. It is not this big, loving, heart-filled organization that they pretend to be. They are a bunch of bottom-feeding, bottom dwellers, and they're not going to stop me. We just crossed 60,000 live stream viewers here on this channel. Unfortunately, the channel is shadow banned, and we've got to figure out a way to get around that ban. I'm probably going to put together a legal letter and send it to YouTube because something just has to change. It's honestly, it's just ridiculous at this point. And Elon Musk is showing the world the real corrupt nature about social media and these big tech platforms and what they are doing to people like me, which is digitally silencing me, digitally censoring me. But thanks so much to the great creators of Rumble. Guys, yesterday on my Rumble stream, I had 155 live stream viewers. Do you understand? That is crazy numbers. That is crazy numbers. That was on the Rumble stream. Okay. And so, you know, I'm just so grateful and blessed to be able to do this. And I decided to come back in the vintage MLD with the sunglasses and the Versace robe, just to kind of come back to my roots a little bit. And just, you know, I do have the new edition. I'll just sit there, let all the haters see on that, flex on the brokies. Life's good, man. It's great to be me. Meeting some new connections, new soldiers here in Tokyo. We got some new plans stirring up. Shout out to all my homies on Rumble Rants. I'll come over there and drop the F-bomb. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's coming. It is coming. But you there at home, don't forget, December 29th, we got something going on. And you are not going to want to miss out on this because we are going live with the Masculine Empowerment Network. And we're going to play the Dark Past Harem exclusive commercial. Can't even play it on YouTube because they'll automatically ban the video. Can you believe that? They will literally automatically ban the video if I play this on YouTube. It is an awesome commercial. It's some of my best work. Guys who are already in the chat who've seen it on Rumble, go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com, put your email address in here, get on the waiting list because I'm going to teach you guys the true secrets on how to get women that you want, how to keep them, how to cheat-proof your relationship, how to find out if she has a high body count, how to find out if she has a low body count, and how to get a girlfriend at the end of the day to help you in this crazy, crazy world find some peace and solace in your life. Go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com and get on the waiting list right now. We'll cover a little bit more what you get in the Masculine Empowerment Network in 1 second because it is a jam-packed, life-changing opportunity for you here today. What do you get? You get access to my course, The Dark Past Harem, which is a seduction course on how to date multiple women simultaneously as you work on your purpose and have the women guide you and support you as God intended it to be. 20 webinars with experts in money, muscles, game, and frame, starting January 9th, 9 a.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern every day, Monday to Friday. We're having a live webinar training where you can come in, talk to me, talk to my team of experts, and get answers to your problems. Solve your problems. No longer live a life of pain. No longer live a life of misery, loneliness, feeling shame for constantly having to be addicted to porn and OnlyFans and all these things. So just struggling for female attention is no longer a thing in your life. We can cure you. I've been doing it since 2019. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Guess what? If you missed those live trainings, guess what? They're all recorded. And you're going to get access to the 200 hours plus of past webinar trainings as well. You get access to a secure Telegram chat that'll be open until the 1st of April. And then 3 end of the month checkup calls with me and my team. We're actually going to monitor your progress and make sure you're on the right path to get the life that you want. So December 29th, that's when this day is going to be having the enrollment. So go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com, get on the waiting list. We have 45 something people on the waiting list. Literally day one after I played the commercial, we got banned on YouTube. And we already have 40 something plus people on the fucking waiting list.
So you have accepted the truth.
People have been coming to Rumble and signing up, and people have been watching the body count video, the Mia Khalifa video, and they've been signing up. This is awesome stuff. It is going to be top of the line, and you're not going to want to miss out on this whatsoever. Shall we open the phone lines? Let's get right to it. Let's get straight to what I do best. Changing people's lives, making it better. Money, muscles, game, frame. That's the name. Shout out to everybody who's watching me here. We've got 27 people watching me live on Rumble. We got 56 here on YouTube. Honestly speaking, I think because of the when you get like a community guidelines timeout, they also penalize you and they punish you in the algorithm, right? The Hex community, they you know what they did? They said I was spreading medical misinformation, about the coof, right? Which is just hilarious. These people are such bottom feeding losers. They'll do whatever it takes to try to silence somebody because all they want to do is protect their failing in the investment. And guess what? Even if they ban me on YouTube, I'll go to Rumble and I'll keep building because I'm a winner and I'll find a way to survive and I'll find a way to adapt and thrive. I've already tasted the upper echelons of success. You know what that happens? You know what's so important for you to taste the upper echelons of success? Because once you taste it, you're going to be able to get back there. You're going to be able to remake it all back faster, better, more efficiently because your consciousness has been opened to a new level of awareness, a new level of success. And there's no going back. It's like the red pill of finance and success. Let's give it a call. Let's set up the phone lines right now. Here we go.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right, phone line, it is open. Give me a call. Here it is. Call on the screen right there. Let's bring it up a little bit. Phone number's on the line, on the screen, 657-383-1318. No call is too small. Come on down, and I will answer your questions related to money, muscles, game, and frame. This is going to be a solid show. I'm going to keep on doing what I do best. I love it. By the way, let me just tell you something very important as well, guys. For you guys that were completely MIA with me, had no idea what happened to me, I got banned off of YouTube. And you were not part of the inner circle right here. So click here to get Telegram alerts for when I go live. This is the way we defeat the shadow ban. This is the way we defeat the YouTube censors. And this is the way you could stay dialed in and get
accepted the truth.
All the answers that you need to your questions. It is simple, it is free, and it is one click away at the tip of your fingertips. Click on that link right there. It's going to take you to Telegram, and it's going to put you in to a private room where nothing is spammed. You're not going to be asked to buy anything or anything garbage like that. It is strictly to let you know when I am live and where you can find me. All MLD, all the time. This train is not slowing down anytime soon, okay? Did you guys see what happened when I was offline? A lot of things happened when I was offline. And callers, I see you on the phone line. There's 760 and 561. Stay tuned, okay? Just give me 1 second because I got to give a shout out to a great man, a great individual, a man with integrity, a man who has honor, and a man who gives respect where respect is due. He may not be perfect, but I will tell you this, his level of integrity, man, I have got to say, this guy is really a fucking stand-up guy. And let me just show you exactly what I'm talking about right here. It is our homeboy over at Valuetainment Money. Who saw that? Did anybody see that? Let me actually just give me a second. I'm pulling up the clip right now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Where are we at? Here we go. Check it out, bros. We are taking over. Okay, we are totally taking over. Here it is. I got the clip. Sorry you had to wait for 35 seconds. I apologize. Okay. By the way, get your ass in the motherfucking Telegram. Okay, get your ass in there now. What the fuck you doing? Do it. Here we go. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Should I double click this? No, I think it's a single click's okay. Let me know if you can hear this. Chat, be on it quickly. Let me know quickly with the quickness. With the quickness, my nibba. Here we go. No sound? Okay. Uno segundo. Uno momento. Lo siento porque estoy nuevo con StreamYard. Aquí estás.
Coming on stage earlier, you said, listen, the sale starts when the customer says no.
Right.
So let's transition, to the relationships again. There's a famous acronym out there, or a famous saying that make money, make muscles, learn game, and hold frame. You ever heard this before? Yeah. Okay. MLD is the guy that said that. Shout out to him. So what you're kind of talking about is game.
Shout out to Adam Sosnick, who didn't sit on the PVD podcast like Rhodes Mossy and pretend like Money Muscles Game Frame was his. Rhodes Mossy, shame on you. I'm coming to Las Vegas and I'm going to break your legs in a video game. But come on now. What is going on? We are taking over. Shout out to my man, Adam Sosnick. Integrity. Giving respect where respect is due. Okay. I love it. I love it. Pimping. We are all going to the top. I'm taking you with me. I'm taking you all with me. We got 30 something people watching on Rumble. We're trending up. We got 78 here on YouTube. I have 60,000 subscribers. None of this makes sense. I'm wearing a fucking Versace robe and Prada sunglasses. You guys like the Prada sunglasses? These are my winter. Oh, you can see a little bit of the, oh no, you can see behind the fourth wall. You can see the ring light. Oh my God. My face is a little dry right now because I just got out of a shower with a very beautiful girl and we had unprotected sex. And I came inside her and it was fantastic. So my question to you is, should I have that girl come in here and rub my expensive French Estee Lauder cream to preserve my young, beautiful face as I help people on the phone lines? What do you say? Just put it in the chat. Let me know. Let's go to the first caller at 760. 760, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, MLD.
Hi, who's this?
It's
Who?
It's Milagros.
Hey, baby, what's up?
Hey, so I have my trip with that guy coming in like 2 days. Can I just run to you like with what I have prepared to make sure that if I'm missing anything, you can let me know?
All right. Is it Durex or latex?
Okay, so I'm only going to be there for basically like 1 full day and then 2 half days.
Okay.
I get there on Sunday.
Okay.
And I sent him, I have like a dinner I can make on Sunday night. And then Monday he wanted to take me out. But I'm going to leave. I'm going to make something that night. So like when I leave Tuesday, he has like food for when I leave.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up and take my money.
He has his little like Airbnb next to his house.
Mm-hmm.
So I am gonna like offer to clean it if he needed me to.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna clean his house, and I know he told me he had to work for like 5 hours one of those days.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking of like ironing his shirts and things like that while he's gone.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else could I do in like those 3 day and a half that I have there with him.
Well, the first things first is you're going to want to definitely analyze what's going on with him, right? and then do your best to remove as much stress from his life as possible. He's probably gonna try and fuck you pretty quickly. Now, we all know our opinions on everything there, so I gotta be just, it is what it is. So be careful doing that.
Yeah.
And then is that really Myron? Is that you, Myron? I'll mod you. Let me know if that's you. Text me on my phone if that's you, Myron. Yeah, so make sure you just take as much stress off of his hands as possible, and then give yourself time to size him up, okay? Because the last guy, you kind of, you kind of over blew up his value a little bit, and then things didn't really go the way. So make sure you get a sober assessment of who he is.
Right. I bought like massage oils that I made myself to like massage him, but yeah, like I know that he is expecting sex. Like he established that already. He didn't pay for my ticket or anything like that, so I know I don't have to, but
yeah. Yeah. Well, again, just make sure that you are putting yourself at risk here, because it's long distance. There's a lot of potential, negative things that could happen, because once you have sex, you know what I mean, it's the ball is pretty much in his court, whether he keeps you or not. So that's the risk you're running.
Yeah.
But yeah, just add value to his life. Men who have a lot going on, like myself, like we don't keep women around who are liabilities. Like if you're a guy like me, if a woman comes into my life and she is adding more stress, I'm gonna be like, listen, bitch, what are you doing? Like you need to find yourself a woman that will put Estee Lauder cream on your face in the middle of your live streams because she loves you. And that's what I got going on here. Good.
Yeah.
So my life is good.
So I have another question. Like,
well, let me just tell you something. Let me tell you, sweetie. Let me just say something. My life is good because this woman takes care of me. But if I were to leave, if I were to fucking, be in a position where she's no longer here, my life would still be good. So his life's already good. You have to make it better. You have to accelerate the level of pleasure and happiness he has in his life. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so go ahead with your second question.
I know he got. So I know that it's like, it has to be different. It has to be more than just like pussy. I understand that.
Yeah.
I heard one time, like during like Red Pill content, like I hear it often where they're like, if you just tell him, like I don't care that you have like other women that you have sex with, I just want to work towards being the main one. Like I always think that's kind of weird to like say that out loud, but I think that maybe the Red Pill content, they say that because in American perspective, the like monogamy is like put up in the pedestal.
Yeah.
But I know like he's not foreign, but I am, and I understand that it's just like a hidden rule. Like we just understand that you guys are men and it's something that you do sometimes, and it's our job to just focus on doing the work of the main one, but you don't necessarily talk about it. Is that something in your past where like you've brought it up and you've just said like this is how things are, or is it just been like an untold truth, like it's just an unsaid truth that we all know that this is how it's going to go?
Well, you kind of get it. That's the thing. You're a girl that gets it.
Yeah.
So that's a really a good thing. But with him, you just kind of want to let him know, like, okay, so here's the deal. I want it to be like XYZ. I want it like, tell him like, I'm just kind of look like it's kind of a heavy hammer to drop on the front end, but you also have to make your needs known clearly to him, because if you don't, guys will just take advantage of you.
I don't want to like rampage him with like questions, but the one thing I do want to ask him is like, you know, if we like, obviously, like if we have sex and stuff, like I just want to know, like, do I have a chance with you? Like that's really, which he's kind of told me I do.
Yeah.
Like he's told me, like he's laid out the rules. Like I'm not going to be allowed to have an Instagram. I'm not going to be allowed to have certain things, you know.
Damn.
And that's okay. Like I don't care about that.
I'm gonna miss our Instagram relationship. Personally speaking, I'm just gonna tell you.
Shut up and take my money.
Ask him, like, am I allowed to talk to MLD via Instagram? But honestly, here's the deal. If you're willing to abide by his rules and give it a go, you know, you just have to understand from like a logical standpoint, baby. Once you give up the pussy, you give up the leverage. Okay? You're the hottest.
Give us the power, yeah.
You're the hottest and the most attractive you'll ever be to him right now because he hasn't fucked you. Okay?
Yeah.
But once we get that pussy, you know, it's like we satiated the beast. And then, you know, we're kind of on to the next one to an extent.
So it's I have to work on like my actions, my other things outside of pussy, which I'm pretty good at that.
No. I know. No, baby. I'm not doubting your character. Okay.
Oh no, I'm just saying that you're insulting me. I'm not saying no.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that the risk is gonna lie with you once you give up the vagina. But if he sounds like he has his shit together.
Okay.
He's got no baby mama drama, nothing like that, right?
No babies, yeah. He wants babies, but no babies.
How old is he?
He's 36.
Okay, and how old are you?
28.
Yeah, that's a good time. I mean, that's the age difference between me and my girl.
Okay.
You know?
Well, wish me luck.
You're going to do great. Text me, okay? And we'll be in touch for sure, homegirl.
Okay.
All right?
Adios.
You're going to be fun.
Weekend.
Take care of yourself. We'll talk soon, all right?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
There's my girl, homegirl, Milagros. Shout out to Google. We got some donos. I forgot what it's like to get super chats because I was just doing it for free on Rumble. Double Axe, $20 super chat. MLD's back. We love YouTube and diversity. That is right. Don't make me play the theme song. I'll do it. I will do it. And then shout out to Gary Martin with the $49.99. Whoa, dude. For the fire. Keep changing lives, MLD. Love you so much. And did I see my homeboy? Is Mr. Woggles in the house, dude? The whole Star Show is here, bro. You got the Star-Studded Alliance. Shout out to Woggles. Woggles, I'm live on Twitch. You can go dominate that chat. All 7 people in there. Yeah. So thank you guys. As you know, I'm nice and moisturized
Shut
now.
up and take my money.
And Crypto Frontier, look at that, $2 super chat, bringing in the big bucks. Avatar 2 was so boring. I could have told you that. Come on now. Well, let's go to the next caller. 561. 561, you're on the air. What's up?
Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, perfect. So I'm 19, doing like $4.5K a month. And I wanted to know, like, how do I get into crypto? Like, what courses do you recommend? Because I saw you no longer work with Cultivate and like Charlie and Miguel, and I kind of already bought their course before I saw that video.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know, like, what should I do to like get on track? Because I'm like, those webinars are like really long and jam-packed.
Yeah.
And I'm not really understanding all the information. I kind of just like sit there and take it in.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the course, I rescinded my my approval of it. What was it about the course that disappointed you?
Well, it was that I didn't really get like a step-by-step layout on like from a beginner point of view enough. They kind of appeal to like beginner, intermediate, and advanced all at the same time per video. And that kind of took me back a bit because now I'm like a beginner trying to understand the intermediate and advanced lessons being taught, like DeFi, science, and whatnot. So I just wanted something that was just beginner friendly to get started in, and then like to level up from there, you know, because I'm like completely beginner, and they kind of jam packed all three like learning rates at the same into the same course.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hot garbage mess. Well, so the reality is, it's just, man, that's a tough cookie to crack. I'm probably gonna put out.
I mean, I don't mind that I already spent $1,000. I just want to know, like, what is the next right move to make from here? Because, you know.
So I'll tell you this right now, and you answer me this. You tell me what's going on. What is your goal with cryptocurrency?
I want to be able to try to like trade, and I want to be able to see like return on investments, either monthly or like halfway into the year. I don't want to have to constantly check in on it every single day.
So you are going to have to check in on it every single day, because let me tell you something. I'm a multi-million-dollar entrepreneur earner. Okay. And there's two things I do every day. I wake up in the morning, I take a shit, I take a piss, I strip down to my underwear, I get on the scale, I look at the number, and I write that number on the calendar in front of me. And then I pick up my laptop, I open my bank account information, I go to mint.com, and I look at my finances, and I check that shit every single day. First thing as soon as I wake up. I don't check Tinder, Bumble, Instagram. My mom could text me, sorry, mom, I got shit to do. So that's a flaw in your thinking.
Wait, does it take long to do that?
Huh?
Like, how much time does it take to do that?
It doesn't matter how much time it takes.
Check.
Listen to me. It doesn't matter how much time it takes.
Shut up and take my money.
What matters is you got to do this shit to get to where you want to do, kid. Feel me?
Okay. Yeah.
So if you want to be doing big money, listen. You're young, okay? Let me teach you a life lesson. When somebody's smarter than you, older than you, and richer as you talking to you, do yourself a favor and just listen. Because you talking is not going to get the answers, okay? The number one thing that gets people in trouble in cryptocurrency is they don't have a goal, all right? They don't have a solid exit number. So you need to ask yourself right now, what's your name, bud?
Ryan.
Rylan?
Ryan, R-Y-A-N.
Ryan, cool. So Ryan, this is what you got to do, kid. What you need to do is have a solid exit number. You feel me? So let's say you invest $500 a month for 12 months. How much money is that?
500 times 12, that's 6,000.
Correct. That is $6,000. So assuming you invest $6,000, what is the number you want to turn that $6,000 into?
I want to try to double it at least.
Okay. So then that being said, that's step one. Have a solid financial goal. Step two is you have to look into the projects, because you can do one of two things. You can consistently dollar cost average into Bitcoin or Ethereum, because everything else is a fucking shitcoin. Okay.
Okay.
All these coins that everybody was jerking their fucking dicks off. When I saw people in these communities like, oh, Celsius is going to take over the world, man. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are sipping the Kool-Aid, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of fucking idiots. Okay. If you did any work looking into Alex Mashinsky, you would know that he's literally a fucking career scammer. Celsius went under, right? People talking about fucking synthetics and Aave and all this fucking garbage that shat the bed. So you have to understand, crypto, they launch these new products, they pump up, something happens, we got hacked, or we lost computer data, we got hacked by the Chinese or something like that, and then they have a big problem, and then it crashes, and then everybody loses their money. But the founders and the people who got in early, they make a bunch of money and get out.
Okay.
So you have to analyze these projects, get in and get out. Nothing is going to the moon. There's no long-term thing. Are you familiar with the halving?
No, what is that?
All right, you need to look up what the halving is because this is the most important event in cryptocurrency. The halving is when the Bitcoin supply is permanently reduced by 50% for the rest of its existence. The next halving is scheduled to be occurring sometime in 2024. Once the halving occurs, that is the unofficial start of the next cryptocurrency bull run. And from that moment, you're going to see a monumental rise in the price and then a violent crash down and then nothing for 2 to 3 years until it happens again.
Okay. So how long do these halvings last on average?
They're forever.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So here's what I can do for you. Let me tell you something. But this is what you need, Ryan. You just paid $1,000 for a cryptocurrency course that really kind of just left you with your dick in your hand. What I offer is a $150 monthly coaching session. All right. Where we talk twice a month, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 2nd and 4th Sunday. And you get a 24-hour access to me via Telegram chats. Some of the guys in the cryptocurrency space are in my group who have earned multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars in cryptocurrency. Got in, made their money, got out. We can help you. Go to my website, modernlifedating.com, and then sign up for the coaching. And I'll send you the access code right now to get into the Telegram chat. And then we're going to go live on next Sunday.
Okay, perfect. modernlifedating.com.
Yes. Ryan, you're a smart kid. Keep watching. Stay focused. I know you kids, you guys lose focus, right? Stay focused. Get into the Telegram get into the Telegram chat, and then I have a special chart that I can show you on a project that I'm working to launch soon. And I can help you out with your cryptocurrency education.
To be clear, it's under the group coaching 150.
Correct. If you take a look at my screen, I've got a brand new website now.
All right.
Show it to you. You guys go to my brand new amazing website built by none other than Mr. Sham Pershansky. Go right here, modernlifedating.com. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on coaching and then click here, group coaching, and then you hit subscribe.
Shut up and take my money.
And you're locked and loaded, baby.
Okay, cool.
You can send a YouTube request here for $100, or you could do one-on-one coaching here as well. 3 coaching options: one-on-one, group, or YouTube request. And then that's the website. Make money, make muscles, learn, game, whole brain. You can get on the waiting list here for the Masculine Empowerment Network as well. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So that would be like crypto investments. What skill? Because I'm currently learning copywriting right now. Do you like, how long does it take from a beginner standpoint of learning copy to get all the way up until like 10 to 15K a month?
Well, we also have a copywriter that's doing about $10,000 to $15,000 a month right now. He's a 40-year-old man. His name is Paul. He's located in Texas. He's an awesome guy. He's also in the group. He studied for about 3 years. But the fastest way for you to get there is with a mentor. Anything you want in this life, Ryan, mentorship is the fastest path there.
Okay, so find a mentor to teach me copy to cut the learning curve.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. And yeah, you pretty much helped me out on the beginner crypto course. I think, yeah, that's pretty much all my questions. Thank you.
Ryan, it was great talking to you. You're a really smart kid. You're doing a great job for being 19 years old.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Hit me up. We'll get you in the
All right.
Telegram chat, and then we'll sort you out. We'll make sure you earn some serious big bucks of crypto.
Yeah, no, I'm going over the PayPal information right now, and I'm about to go purchase it.
Holler at me. I'll get you in ASAP.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, peace, bro. What a smart kid, hey? Shout out to him. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my homeboys in Rumble. Listen, I'm coming over there and I'm dropping the rainbow F-bomb. I'm coming over. Stay tuned. We're gonna do the stream here on YouTube. We're gonna keep it PG. And the G stands for gay. PG, pretty gay, because that's what YouTube loves. Is it pretty gay? Let's bump that shit up in the algorithm, baby. Don't make me play the Pride song. I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll do it. Shout out to, let's see this $10 super chat. Gabo D, $10 super chat. Glad to see you back, MLD. About the course, you have to do a lot of your own research as a beginner, which I did, and I know the terms and everything, but hey, some people don't have the time. I get it. You're very level-headed in your analysis. Is DOT still an okay coin? I think so, in my opinion. Okay. Charles is going ham in the chat. MLD has integrity. Charlie is a thief. Hey, you can't buy me. I am not for sale. I'm not for sale. I have integrity. I am not for sale. My alliance is to you, the guys on the other side of that screen. I don't give a shit about having hoes on here and fucking this super chat and that and blah, blah. I care about saving men's lives. That's why I do this. That's the only reason. I am pure in my intentions. I cannot be bought. I cannot be sold. I am not here to prostitute myself out to the highest bidder. I have integrity, and that is going to catapult me to the tippy top. Mark my words. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. Okay. We got some more callers. Let's go. We've got 631. Billy, hit them with a Telegram link in the chat. 631, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, what's up, John?
What up, what up, what up? Who this?
Hey, what's up, John? Hey,
Who?
this is Tom. How are you doing?
Hey, good. You're coming in really low, kid.
All right, hold on. I'll try fixing it. How about that? Is that better?
Yes.
All right. Hey, I wanted to follow up on the crypto talk, or questions rather. And I've been following the market maybe for the last year and a half or so, and it just seems that my question now is that when I first got in, everyone was shooting for the moon. Bitcoin was going to 100K, 120K, 240K,
right?
And then it didn't.
Right.
And I kind of was wondering, like, with all the chart following and all this, there's 60-day cycles until there isn't. Things are going to happen until they don't. With all the fear that's out there, what is your opinion on Bitcoin just taking a dump and going down to 10, 11,000? Is this going to happen, or is this just like a mess, psychosis, and everyone's just saying it because one person's saying it?
Can you take a look at my screen, or no?
You know what? Yeah, I can.
All right, I'm going to show you something right now, okay? So you have to understand that the supply of Bitcoin divided by the market price, which is the market cap, equals the market price, okay? So,
okay.
Let me see. Let me see if I can run this real quick. All right. So, currently we have 19 million. So let's go 1,923,506. Now I don't know if this is accounted for. I'm gonna do this live, but we'll see. Divided by 327,404,14. Oops, that's a 543. No, it keeps on changing. Oh shit, that's why. 143. And let's do 806. Okay, it keeps on changing, so I really can't do anything about that. So Oh, motherfucker. Hold on. I think I'm doing that backwards. Hold on. Or that might not be. Oh, that doesn't make sense, actually. I think I'm doing it the wrong way. Sorry. 327,332. 897 300 divided by 19235 506. Right. Okay. So here, let me. Sorry, I inputted the numbers backwards. I made a mistake. Anyways, here we go. So, in order for Bitcoin to get down to 11,000, the market cap here, because that's roughly about a 50% drop, give or take, right? A little bit less than a 50% drop. So the market cap, let's see. So 327, we're just going to make it simple. Just go straight across the board here, right? So there would need to be $163 billion sell-off.
Okay.
So that means a bunch of people would have to get together and coordinate a massive sell-off. But another thing is this: the long-term holders of Bitcoin are not selling whatsoever. So
but
here's the thing.
If they were like low, I'm sorry to cut.
Here.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but if they were low volume trading, could it just wick down for? It could wick down substantially. Because
Listen,
even if all the people that are holding long term because they're believers,
brother,
they're holding, but a handful of people just dump the price that day.
Brother,
Right.
brother. A handful of people don't just get together and put together $163 billion.
Mm-hmm.
The richest man in the world is like, I think,
Okay.
70 billion. That's the guy who owns LMHV, the French guy who owns Louis Vuitton and all the fucking fashion brands. That's a lot of money, my dude. So another thing is this too. When you have dipshits saying like, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to $100,000. Okay. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to take 119,235,506 times 100,000. Oops, excuse me. 100,000. Okay. That means Bitcoin would need to be a fucking $2 trillion market cap. $2 trillion fucking dollars.
Okay. I see. Okay.
So when people give you these absurd numbers, you need to take the coins. So you need to take their price prediction. Like, for example, okay, let's just say Ethereum. Okay, let's just say, for consistency's sake, let's just say $10,000 Ethereum. Okay. So currently we have 100. So let's say times 122,373,866. So that means Ethereum's market cap would need to be $1.2 trillion for Ethereum to hit $10,000 per coin. Okay. So if we look at the history of Ethereum, I believe the highest they got was like 700 million. I don't know. Let me just double check here. Let's go to market cap. All 560 billion is the highest they've ever gotten. So they would need to do, what was the number again? So they would need
basically triple that, or double and 2.5 times that.
Double and a quarter, right? Yeah? Or yeah, double and a half. You're right. So 1.5. Okay. Right? So the last all-time high market price-wise, that was in here, that was in 2018. That was 122. So then, because you have to understand this too. For the higher you want it to go, the more money it's going to take to go higher, right? And yeah, it's just, you got to, like, once you run the math, you understand, like, when people are like doing moon math and all this fucking magic voodoo shit, you have to like soberly ask yourself, wait a minute. So we're 6 months into the bull market and I'm supposed to expect a fucking monsoon of $500 billion just to suddenly appear and buy up some Bitcoin? No.
Right. Yeah, the only way that could happen is mass adoption, which after just getting routed, I doubt not only the people that left are going to come back, but double, triple, many people are going to come back.
They will be back. Believe me.
So
believe me, there are dumb people out there.
Yeah, it's a matter of time. But like the just from all the YouTubers, all that stuff, and anything you watch for crypto, they're essentially everyone saying we're going off a cliff soon.
Yeah, but listen, another thing you got to calculate in here is this, Sean.
Part of me is skeptical.
Sean, listen to me. Listen.
Uh-huh.
I've made $1 million+ with crypto. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. You're saying everyone is saying this, everyone is saying that, everyone is saying this. Who the fuck are these people?
Exactly.
Where are their receipts? Who are these cocksuckers?
Yeah, that's what makes me skeptical. Like,
be skeptical.
The way I look at it, what's that?
Yes, be skeptical.
Oh, yeah, be skeptical. Yeah,
Don't trust these fucking cocksuckers.
So the biggest reason I remain skeptical is that if you could foresee a dump like they predict, why is everyone holding on, waiting to get slaughtered? If it's set in stone, if it has to follow the chart, it has to drop 85%, it has to do this, why is it not doing it?
Whoever says,
I guess that's really my question.
Sean, can I ask you how old are you, brother?
45.
So, okay, great. You've been around the block. You know what's up. So anybody who tells you that this situation we have with a charts are fucking voodoo. If all these chart motherfuckers knew some shit, they'd be fucking giga rich. But every chart motherfucker I know didn't see the huge fucking dip off that we had that fleeced like 90% of the fucking community. It's voodoo. You might as well get some fucking Haitian voodoo shit and like get some bones of some fucking chicken bones and throw them on a fucking, Ouija board and cut your hand and sprinkle some blood on it. And Ethereum's going to 1700. Like, what's the fucking difference?
Yeah. At best, it's a rear view mirror. You can look at it and then make the story up about what happened 3 months ago.
Yeah.
It's a roll of the dice if you just full-heartedly believe in that 100%. So with everything going on, I mean, do you think we're like it's coming to an end? The dip's coming to an end. I realize recessions, all that is going to play out slowly over time, but do you think like, and of course, black swans can always come along, but I mean, to me, it's just, there's part of me is just saying, I feel like this is it. We could always have a bad day or two here, but part of me just feels like we're kind of more closer to the end and perhaps we're never going to see these huge capitulations.
So here's what
I mean, it's just a guess.
Yeah, no, I feel you, but here's the deal. Here's a book I recommend you to read. And if you read this book, I will be astounded because you actually follow advice. Okay. But
what we got?
The book is called The Psychology of Money. And I'm the one who read this book. And then I referred it to the Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And they may or may have not read it. But The Psychology of Money is pretty simple. It says 2 main points. One, nobody knows what the fuck's going to happen with any fucking market at any time, no matter what. Because if they did know, they wouldn't be talking to you. They'd be making a copious amount of money. 2, greed is the number one thing that fucks everybody up in the money game. Greed, being too stingy with women, being too stingy with money. Oh, I just want a little bit more fame. I just want a little bit more views. I just want a little bit more of this, want a little bit of this. And they push the envelope, boom, STD, boom, AIDS, boom, jail, boom, lose a girl of your dreams, boom, lose your money. Greed is the one that enslaves us all. So that's the thing. You got to have a solid number, a solid plan, and be sober enough to be like, I've got this. Take your fucking money, go home, kiss your wife thank Jesus, thank Allah, thank fucking Vishnu, whatever the hell you worship, and just live a good life.
Okay.
That's what I got for you.
All right. Yeah. Sounds. Oh man, hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for doing what you do, man. It's
Sean, it was wonderful.
I feel a lot better about this.
It was wonderful talking to you, Sean. I love you.
Thanks.
You're a great guy.
I appreciate it, man. Talk to you soon.
Peace out. Shout out to my digital girlfriend. Don't tell her husband though. Zamari Bladetooth, who missed my show, part 3 on why. Guys, let me tell you something. I did a banger of a series of shows on Rumble with Paul from Apex Mindset, where we broke down why we want sex. Dr. David Buss and Dr. Andrew Huberman. Because you have to understand, I have a psychology degree. Paul has a psychology degree. Paul has a lot of clinical counseling degrees and training. I have a lot of counseling and training experience as well. You guys know I'm the leader inner game expert in the manosphere. And we were able to decipher this on a psychological level, as well as analyzing these studies. By the way, Zamari, let me show you something. If you like that, I'm just going to shout out to you. I'm simping for Zamari, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so in love with her. I'm going to send her all my super chat money. No, I'm just joking. I like it when women learn. I'm not going to lie, because most women, you can't tell these bitches shit. So Zamari, I'm going to show you something. Okay. Me and Paul, my co-host at the time, right? We did this show here. Everybody actually needs to watch this. Why body count matters. And we talk about, did you love his thumbnail? I made this thumbnail. We broke down a study showing everything, why body count matters. And it's so important. This is a really good episode. And then on Rumble, you're going to see here, I'll show you, there's Rumble. We did coverage of Myron Gaines. And then right here, this is the series, Why We Want Sex, part 1, part 2, and part 3. Paul joined me for part 2 and part 3. I did part 1. But look, these numbers are huge for fuck. I only have 349 subscribers on Rumble. This is going to go up. I am in love with Rumble right now. We got 49 live watching on Rumble. I'm building it up. I can say whatever I want. And we're going special Rumble only broadcast at the end of this show. So if you want to catch the bonus segment of that, come on down. You're going to love what I have to say. Guarantee it. But yeah, this one here, 1, 2, and 3, all available on Rumble. Go to rumble.com/user/modernlifedating. Check it out there, because it is awesome stuff we're bringing to the table, bringing you nothing but the most useful information. Zamari said you're going to call me. Call me, baby. 657-38313. Let's go to 954. Fort Lauderdale's in the house. What's up?
What's up, John? Francisco.
Francisco, my man. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I'm good, bro. Driving by your house, close by your house. I got a side job that I'm doing there today.
Don't dox me, bro.
So I'm not hitting the road.
So what's up?
Oh, hell yeah. So just come here to say hi. Hasn't been a while, but I talked to you, my brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. How's everything going with you?
Okay?
I'm doing really good. I'm blessed. I'm living the dream. You know, I mean, every day I get to wake up, do what I want to do, and help men across the world. And it's getting to the point that I'm helping women too. And honestly, I'm just here to help everybody.
No, dude, I'm happy for you. Glad you're doing that. Well, I've just been busy with the real estate and my regular job and doing construction jobs, trying to get to that dream that we talk about. But I've been on edge a little bit since I the nicotine.
Yeah.
The vaping.
Good, man. Good shit.
So I have been a little bit a little short, especially with my wife.
I mean, listen, it happens. You're a human being, you know, dude. You're literally a modern day hero. For you guys that don't know, Francisco, who is on the phone right now, literally took an axe to the face because he's a paramedic, and he went to a call where there was a crazy person there who was tripping out on drugs. The guy hit him in the head with the axe, split his head open. He was rushed to the rushed to the hospital. They saved him, and when he was healing, he sat down and he studied for his engineer certificate for the firefighter test. That's so you can be able to drive the truck. You get a pay bonus. Not only did he pass the test, but he got number 1, the highest score possible. So for you guys out there that feel like you feel tired, you don't want to get up, Francisco over here literally took a fucking axe to the face. Now he just got his real estate license. He is getting ready to do income generating properties on top of that all while being a father, raising a son who is already doing really amazing for the age of 18. So Francisco, listen, bro, if you quit smoking, you got a little bit short with your wife or whatever, because you're trying to do something better for yourself. You could be a better father, be a better husband. It's okay, man. You've overcame a lot. You're allowed to get a little angry once in a while. You're human. You're doing so much more good than you are doing bad. So it's okay, bro.
Gotcha. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
That means
man.
a lot.
So listen, I'm going to take the other call. I wanted to just give you some positive motivation and shout out. You're the fucking man. And we'll be in touch for sure, bro.
So are you, John. Thank you for all you do, bro.
Thanks, man. Take care. Peace out.
Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Thank you so much. You too. Abu Future Chunk says, I got sold dream with Karura, used to holding. Unfortunately, I am still holding on to my Karura bag. I invested $67,000 into Karura off of their fucking expert advice, and I lost all of it. Let me just see how much my fucking Karura bag is right now. For all you guys that would like to just laugh at me, I laugh at myself for being fucking blindly trusting anybody. DYOR. I fell victim to my own ignorance. Let's see what I got here. Let us check my pathetic holdings of Karura, because I was sipping the Kool-Aid because I trusted somebody that I shouldn't have trusted. And now I am holding the whole bag, and this is a bag of accountability. It is my fault. It is 1,000% my fault, and it's okay. Welcome to the human race. You make mistakes. You got to pick yourself up. You got to dust yourself off. And, it is what it is, guys. That's just life. And you take the lumps on the chest. You take the lumps on the head. You move forward, and that's just what you got to do. And because what can you do? You could sit here. You could mope. You can cry. You can mope and cry at the same time. So that $67,000 is now worth $993. Here we go. I have 4,838 Karura. Here, you want to see? Laugh at me. Oh, can you even see that? It's kind of dark. Oh, let me turn my screen up. You see that? There it is. Look at that. LOL at MLD. What a dummy. I bought Karura at $12 a share. $13 actually. So 4,838 times 13. You run the numbers at home, and trust me, I have gotten burned as well, but it's okay. We just got to learn from it. We got to understand. Okay, now I understand. These people are fucking stupid. Tweedledee and Tweedledum are no longer part of my life, and I got to rebuild and restart from the ground up and build my way back up. And it's okay, because thank God we got our health, we got our wealth, money, muscles, game frame, and we're rebuilding. And guess what? When you get knocked down in life, typically you get knocked down because you thought you knew something, but the reality is you didn't know something, right? But in this defeat, you are granted the blessing of 1,000 lessons. And you could sit there and be angry, and you could sit there and be mad, and you could sit there and feel sorry for yourself. How do I know these things happen? I did that. I am guilty. I'll be the first one to confess, because I'm human too, guys. Don't have this God complex about me just because I'm on the fucking screen. I am just like you. And all these other lying YouTubers are like, I'm perfect and I'm this and I'm that. They're fucking liars. I assure you, they're liars. Okay, listen to me closely when I say that. Liars. However, sitting down, feeling sorry for yourself, moping around, there's no ROI on that. There's nothing. 0% ROI. So what are we going to do? We just got to hold on. We got to rebuild, and we got to try again, and we got to try again with the new information from our past failures. So with this past failures, we try to fix those problems, and then we try again with adjusting our plan. This is why I always talk about it's endless optimization. You make a plan, you shoot forward, something goes shit. Oh, fuck. Well, part A was supposed to be like this. It didn't work. Let's change part A. Try again. Did it work? Fuck, no, it didn't. All right, let's try again. Let's change it to B. Let's change it to C. Oh, look, finally, G worked. Here we are, a couple tries down the road. And that's how life works, guys. So it is what it is. You got to make it happen. And, you know, it's all good. I mean, it is what it is, you know? So, you know, you just got to keep on moving forward, baby. Oh, I'm so happy. John Fox. Whew. Oh, thank God. Don't worry, John. Career will be $120 by February. I was worried, you know? I mean, if it goes $120, that's going to be great for me, because that will turn my $67,000 into $670,000. And then I'll throw a party. I swear to God, if that happens, I will take $70,000 and throw the largest ever Manosphere party in fucking Miami. I'll drop 70 G's. I'll invite everybody, and everything legal will be there. There'll be hookers. There'll be prostitutes. There'll be drugs. No, I'm just joking. But I would throw a party. That's for sure. Anyways, let's go back to the phone lines. 845, you're alive. What's up?
Hey, John, what's going on? It's Anthony from New York. How you doing?
Hey, tattoo guy.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
You sound a lot better. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I got a good girl in my life.
Oh, wow.
Well.
Good for
well.
you. Good for you. What was the big changing thing?
Nothing. I just, I started vetting women a lot more carefully, and I just started kicking women to the curb right out the gate when there was red flags,
And listen, can I?
It took a lot of wading through a lot of shit to find a good one. Let me tell you.
And I'm gonna use you as an example in a positive light. So guys, this is a man who I just talked about, who he had a situation where he was with a girl, and it didn't go the way he wanted it to go, and he got kicked down. And he went and he continued on his path, and he took his failures and he turned those lessons into victories. And here we are with a good girl in your life. Congratulations, Anthony. I'm very happy to hear that, man. I'm really very, very happy to hear that, brother.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Listen, the reason I'm calling is because, as you know, I was in the crypto courses with Charlie.
Yes.
And, I was one of the people. I thought I was the only one who noticed it, so I didn't really say anything. But it's like the kid who called in earlier. For people who were looking to get some beginner advice, it wasn't really geared toward that. It seemed like it was just kind of all over the place. And I think I was a few courses back, I think, but the investments they want us to make, the coins they picked, as you know, didn't turn out to be so great. And my question is, when did you realize all that to be? You know what I mean? Because like Charlie was like your good friend. So did you feel like that the course wasn't structured correctly, or that they were just giving bad advice, or, what did you think was the reason that made you finally say, okay, it's time to part ways and do my own thing?
Let's just say I discovered something that if his audience found out what I discovered, nobody would sign up for the crypto mindset course. Let's just put it that way. That's all I can say.
Wow.
And it got to the point that I had to walk away from him as an individual. And I'm his best fucking friend on the interwebs. I'm the guy who turned his fucking bum life around. I handed him the blueprint to a multi-million-dollar empire, and he fucking blew it.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. It boggles my mind, because you saw that. You literally saw that. You set this guy up. You made an internet presence for him. You showed him how to market a course, all this stuff. And now he's running around doing all these podcasts with fucking Rolo and Miguel and all this shit. which, don't even get me started on that stuff. It's just gotten ridiculous. But, and he just threw it all away. It's like, you don't backstab your brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was kind of eating at me. I was wondering, I knew there had to be something going on that was the catalyst for this. But
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I agree. I think the course was not good, especially for what they're charging.
Yeah. And I was telling them how to optimize it. I was telling them, but it's just in one ear, out the other. Well, sign up for Pulse Chain. So it's okay.
Yeah. I know you're doing the every other Sundays, but have you thought of doing your own crypto course?
Well, a lot of people have been coming to me and asking me because they do trust me with my integrity and delivering with the utmost. And I actually am working on a team. I have a team of people, real people who have made verifiable millions in crypto, not selling courses, but in crypto, and not getting in early on Ponzi's either. We're working together on some indicators, and I'm restructured. Listen, what I got cooking right now, guys. 2023, 2023 is going to be insane when you guys see what I'm doing with this channel. It is going to be motherfucking crazy. Just sit tight. All I'm telling you, listen, I'm in a transitionary period right now. Okay, there's just something. I'm just dealing with a lot of shit behind the scenes, and being sued in 2 different countries by fucking the fat kid in Brazil. Got to deal with a lot of shit right now, a lot of unethical shit I have to deal with. And it's okay, because at the end of the day, integrity and being a good person and being a man of character is the ultimate asset in this life. In a world full of liars, deceivers, and scumbags and scammers, being a man with honor and integrity who actually cares about his clients. You and I have talked, Anthony. Did you feel like I was trying to upsell you or scam you or anything when we had our one-on-ones, or did you feel listened to and I thought I was giving you solid advice?
No, I think it was solid advice. That's why I'm still listening to your program. And the thing is, like, all these guys, everybody's hawking shit. Rich Cooper selling friggin' supplement pills, and it's just like it's like they're like the TV salesman, back in the day. And it's just like, the other thing too is there's no honor among thieves. They're all backstabbing each other, throwing each other under the bus. It's like, if you want to be a community that's going to build men, then maybe you should act like men. You're acting like a bunch of catty women with all the drama. This one hates that one. I hate this guy. It's just like, how are you going to push a movement forward if you don't unify?
You'd be surprised if you
and I feel
saw.
like there was unity in the beginning with all these people, and now it's not.
Well, listen, all these guys, I helped make a lot of them behind the scenes. Okay. Like, when it comes to sales, Rich Cooper couldn't close a fucking door. All right. I had to show him how to get it done with the marketing, and he launched an entrepreneur mindset. Oh, I wonder where he got that username from for his course. You'd be surprised.
The other day he was answering calls saying "boom baby." I was like, did he just say "boom baby"? Like, he literally took that from MLD. He's like literally picking up on MLD's mannerisms now.
I love it. I absolutely love it personally. I personally am in love with it. So it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, among all of them, I have to say you're the one that seems, you have the most integrity and just straightforward, no bullshit.
Thanks.
Fresh and Fit's obviously doing their things. It's great. They're spreading that message, but it's like, okay, we get it. It's the same show every time. You have the same 304s on.
Yeah.
It's the same conversation over and over. It's a bunch of Miami skanks.
Yeah. No.
Like,
so the thing is,
it's like, what is it really doing? It's just mental masturbation at the end of the day. Once you
so
learn
listen,
those principles, how many times you need to watch the same show over and over again?
So listen, I'm gonna
like, what else can you show us?
I'm gonna push back on that, okay. So you are correct at where you are in the journey, right, Anthony? And you're an older man. You're very seasoned. You have a lot of wisdom. You're smart. You run your own business. You're an entrepreneur. You don't go to mommy and daddy for money. You don't fucking suck the corporate dick. You're your own man. You make your own money. You run your own shit, right? So you have a lot of wisdom and talent and intelligence that a lot of these guys don't. What Fresh and Fit do is, for the guys that are entry level, the guys that are 18, 19, 20, who don't have a lot of experience, they really open the eyes of the young men to see the truth of female nature. And how we win this war is for all men not to become alpha males, but at least to have red pill awareness. And the red pill is going mainstream faster than the speed of light because people are sick and tired of female bullshit nowadays. Period. They're tired of it. The average person is just like tired of how
That's true.
insufferable these random bitches have become. And so that being said, they're doing their part and we all have to do our part, right? Like I'm the guy that you want to come and learn. You want to come, you want to be the man, you come to MLD. You come to Masculine Empowerment Network. You call into my free consultation Fridays. Out of all these guys, and no disrespect to any of them, I'm the one who does the most one-on-one work with people and change the most lives in a one-on-one manner. Because it is the hardest thing to do, but is the most important thing to do. Because for the men that want to step up, they need to have a place to go. Like when Rich Cooper, he's retarded in a lot of ways, but he says don't chase excellence, not women. That's the dumbest fucking thing from an out of touch old man I've ever heard in my entire life. Because if you go and you maximize yourself, you get a fucking shitload of money. Guess what? Now you're Jeff Bezos, where you're fucking the richest man in the world, and you're dragging around some fucking lady who has so much plastic surgery. She looks like she's just constantly in a state of shock. Like, hey guys, like I'm just totally excited to be here. Like Dirty Sanchez literally owns Amazon. Do you understand? I would have an Amazon warehouse filled with women 18 to 23 years old if I was Jeff Bezos. And I would just go in there and be like, number 644, Amazon Prime your ass over here, time to get some ejaculates out. But he's running around with fucking Dirty Sanchez. Why? He doesn't know game. He focused on money and he focused on muscles because he got a little jacked right now, but he doesn't understand game. And so what is he doing? He's running around fucking troglodyte grandma. So guys need to understand game. Yeah. They need to understand the core four: money, muscles, game, frame. That's the only way to maximize yourself as a man, period.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. And it's just sad, though, to see that this whole thing self-imploded and, these guys can't work together, because it'd be a lot stronger, if they were able to do that. I feel like if they were able to unify as a group, which they kind of did in the beginning, but
yeah,
even men, I guess, have their drama. So, but I appreciate what you're doing, John. Just keep fighting the good fight. It's good to see that, when you see something not adding up, that you didn't just stick around for money. You know what I mean?
Well, I just knew things were going to I knew things were going to implode. And I was like, you guys got to change. They didn't want to change. And I was like, well, I got to get out. Like, I can't go. I'm not going to ride the ship to the bottom with you morons. So I tried for, dude, I tried for months.
That shit was getting weird when you would see him with Miguel, and then they went to, where'd they move to, like Vegas or something?
I don't know.
And they were doing the podcast Rollo all the time. It was just, I knew once I took the course, and then once I saw the direction things were going, I knew that something was going on. So
it's all good. It's all good. So everybody does their own thing. So it's all good. But I appreciate you, my dude. I'm so happy for you. I really am happy, man, because we were worried about you. Me and some of the guys talking about you. We were worried, man, but I'm so happy that you're okay.
No, man, I appreciate it, John. Like you said, never quit. Just keep pushing forward. So
you're doing a great job, man.
You got to do in life, guys. Anybody listening, just remember that.
Dude, seriously, you should be very proud of yourself because you were in a pretty dark place when we were talking, and my heart was broken for you, man. That shit was not cool. I don't like because I feel that too when we do the consults, and I could just feel your pain at the time. And I'm just so glad that you're fucking in a better position, man. Like, just keep at it, dude. Keep your head up. All right.
All right. Thanks, John. Be good, man. Have a Merry Christmas, my friend.
You too. Merry Christmas. Peace out, bro.
All right. Take care.
Awesome. I'm so happy. Can you guys tell that I'm just so happy to be back? I'm just so happy. I honestly, as much as YouTube loves, who they love. As much as they love that, it's good to be here because we're reaching out. So here's the deal. Okay. Don't forget, guys, go to Rumble, subscribe. We got 69 people watching live on Rumble. We have 157 watching here on YouTube. I have 60,153 subscribers on YouTube. None of this makes sense. So make sure you get to my Telegram alerts channel so I can get to you, because with me in control, you're going to get the notification. I'm not going to sit there and be like, does this guy like sucking transgender dick? Because if he doesn't, I don't know if I should send this fucking notification. But if he does, I'll send it. But I don't know. None of that's with me. If you sign up for my Telegram alerts, it's completely free, no spam, nothing like that. Okay. You're going to get an alert. Isn't that crazy? It's a crazy concept. You hit the subscribe button, and then when I go live, you're going to get a notification. All right, let's go to the lines. We got 248. 248, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, it's Zamari.
Zamari, hello. How are you, darling?
I'm good, honey. How are you?
Oh, I am
you said you had questions for me. I'm scared.
Oh, I am on cloud 9 that I get to talk to such a hottie like you. So tell me about yourself. Where are you calling from? What's your thing? Don't awe me. Don't you dare. I am not one of those people. I will hang up on you. Don't you dare awe me.
Where am I calling from?
Yes.
Is that what you asked me?
Yes.
Michigan.
Michigan. Do you like beef jerky?
Absolutely. I love it.
I love it. Good stuff. So tell me about something. You started watching me the other day. You're a woman. May I ask how old you are, sweetheart?
I am 44.
44. Nice. I'm 37. So we're about the same generation, give or take a year or two. What intrigues you?
A year or two?
Well, you know, you just sound so young and beautiful. I thought you were like 23, you know, so I'm just, you know,
Aww.
you know, it's all good. But tell me about this. You're watching the content. You saw me from the first time. What about this content intrigues you as a woman?
I am going to be a traitor to my own gender here, that I side with the men more than the women 90% of the time.
Right. So
I'm always very curious about when I saw that pop up, what intrigued me about it. I can't remember what the title was that you had on there, but that's what got my attention. I'm like, okay, what is this bullshit? So that's why I actually started watching. I'm like, what is this crap? So then I started listening and I was like, okay, I can get down with this. So yeah.
Tell me about this. You say you side with the men more than the women. What problems do you see with the modern woman in America in our modern times right now?
Oh my God, where do you start? There's a million, isn't there? I mean, number one is what do you call it? An age-old problem is where they're always comparing themselves to everybody else. They're always fussing among themselves and jealous of another girl that walks by. And if they're, you know, even if their dude's not looking at them, she thinks he is, and that causes issues because she's got insecurities about herself. They feel like they have to keep up appearances constantly because, you know, if they don't, then it's just a lot of there's a lot of problems with the modern age woman these days. I don't even know where you begin.
Well, I'll tell you this, right? Because you've told me, I think you said you've been married now for 20 years.
20 years.
Wow. So you got married when you're 24?
Well, okay. So we've been together since I was 24.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
but we have only been married like half of that time, technically.
Okay, cool. Good stuff. And so let me ask you a question about you and your husband, right? Have you guys had fights in the 20 years that you've been together?
Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Right. I have noticed this with the modern woman. Okay. I've been a little bit of a bad boy. Okay. I've slept with like 250 chicks and I've gone on dates with like 500 plus. So I'm on Santa's naughty list. I'm getting a big lump of coal in my stocking, but I've learned a lot during this time. Okay. And one thing I've noticed with the modern woman is they don't have very good conflict resolution skills. They believe the answer to a problem is always a new man. What are your thoughts on that?
I agree. You're right. That is, I was that woman once upon a time. I was that very woman. If it got too difficult, if it got too hard, it's like this, fight or flight response kind of in a woman. And I feel like that's what it is a lot of the time, is it's a fight or flight mentality. And a lot of, I'm not going to say all women, but there are a large majority of women who come from really messed up homes. And so that's kind of like ingrained in them when those conflicts arise, to get away from the conflict, you know, like let's go find something else, because this is, I don't want to deal with this over here. I don't want to fix this over here. And I was that person 100%. I came from a broken home, you know, with sexual abuse from the time I was 5 years old until I was almost 16, actually, from multiple different people. So, you know, I experienced all of that, and I was married once before, and that marriage was a flop. I was with that man for 7 years. We had 2 kids together.
Oh, wow.
You know, and I had that response of, you know, fight or flight, because he had very large jealousy issues, and controlling issues, which is why I posed that question to you when you guys were discussing things the other day.
Right.
So where is the line drawn between protecting and controlling?
Right.
And I didn't have that balance yet, you know, in that relationship, because I didn't know anything better. So I don't know. That's really what I think it is a lot of women have that ingrained in them, because a lot of women come from those types of homes. The other group of women, and again, not all of them, there's several different groups here, but the 2 main ones are the ones who come from that environment, like myself, or they come from this self-entitlement. So you're not good enough for me, or you're doing this, and so I'm going to just go find someone who's worthy of my time and my attention and my love and everything that comes along with that.
Right.
So,
yeah, and it goes pretty deep, you know. There's a lot of, I think what it is too, and especially in America, we have this, because we're in 2022 right now, right? So we have probably like the 3rd generation of women raising these children now. They had, let's say they were 30 in the year 2000, and now they've raised some children. The children are about 22 years old, right? So that puts them at about born in 1980, give or take, right? Or excuse me, 1970 was when they were born. And so that's about when, you know, the divorce stuff started kicking in, and we're having, you know, more and more families that are, you know, 50% of families are divorced nowadays. It's a norm, and it's just so terrible, because the people, not even people, but the individuals who suffer the most in the divorce are the children. And I'm not like, sometimes I do understand sometimes women make a bad choice and they have to end the relationship and they have to get a divorce. However, the majority of divorces are cited to emotional instability, emotional unhappiness. I forget the exact terminology, but it's something regarding to their emotions. And the reality is they just want to give up. They want to give up. They want to get out, and they just want to go and, you know, go back to the streets or do whatever they want to do. They typically don't do it.
They want something that's easy. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to work for a good relationship anymore.
You know what? They
just want it to work.
Zamari, that is an awesome segue for me, because let's talk about that, because I think both men and women don't really know that you have to work at a relationship, no matter how long you've been in it.
Right. Yeah. No, and it is work, but it shouldn't be this. I told a girlfriend of mine this a long time ago when we were discussing relationships, and I can't remember the exact conversation because it's been many years since we've had it, but this came up, and I told her, I said, love shouldn't be work. It shouldn't be hard work like that. It should be easy, but the work comes when you're trying to figure out the balance in the relationship. That's where you have to put in your time and your effort.
Right. And a woman,
but love should never be hard.
Right. And I will say this too. And then a lot of women lose their mind when I say this, but I think the modern woman needs to know her place in the relationship, in the sense of,
Yeah, no, I agree.
yeah, exactly. And that's why you're in a 20+ year happy relationship. Like, tell me a little bit about your husband. Like, what about him do you really admire, and what about him keeps you happy, and coming home to him and cooking and cleaning and loving him? What does he do for you that really just keeps you satisfied?
What don't I admire about that man? I mean, my God, I'm like you said, like I said, it's been 20 years that we've been together, and I just every day I love him more than I did the day before. So I love that. I love that he's a man of his word.
Integrity.
If he says he's going to do something, yes, he has that integrity. If he tells me he's going to do something, he does it. And that was one of those things that I definitely needed. I needed structure in my life. I needed, again, I'm being a traitor to my own fucking gender here. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm allowed to
How
swear.
dare you? How dare you? You better keep it ladylike here.
But,
you better keep it ladylike here, young lady.
But I love that he took control of me. And I know that's going to sound really fucking weird, but I love that he took control of me. He basically kind of put me in line, right? And was like, and gave me structure, kind of like you do with a child. And I know this sounds so weird because this doesn't work for every woman, but it was something that I needed. I needed that because I'd never had that in my life before I met him. I didn't have that in my previous marriage. I didn't have that in my home, being brought up. I didn't have that. So I needed someone who was willing to actually step up, be a man, and put me in my place and say, look, woman, this isn't how this is going to go. So, but I do. I love that he can control the situation. I love that he can keep a cool head. I love that he is true to his word. And that was something that I watched in action, not just from him telling me something, but from all of his friendships, his relationship with his family. Like anytime he ever said he was going to do anything, like that's my number one. Number two is it didn't matter what I looked like, on what day it was, if I was sicker than a dog, 500 pounds pregnant, whatever it was, this man has loved me and thought I was absolutely the most beautiful goddess in the world through all of that. And that adoration is something else. I think that a lot of men, and I have talked to so many women where they're pregnant and their husbands aren't paying them attention, or they're not interested in sex anymore because, that's not attractive to them.
Right.
Well, to me, it's like she's sacrificing her body to carry your child.
Yeah.
Please tell me what about that is not sexy.
Yeah. Well, just the thing is this too,
So-
like as many, because, we talk about how many shitty women there are out there, but the reality is there's a lot of shitty men out there too. There's a lot of shitty humans out there.
There is.
Right. And so
I was married to one.
it happens. I had sex with a lot of these shitty types. I know. You can't really appreciate a good partner until you've had a really dog shit partner. Then you're like, oh my God, you're normal. I'm so happy. So
yeah, well, I think that's where my husband and I, that's why we mesh so well, is because we come from similar backgrounds as far as, abuse.
Right.
There's abuse in his home, there's abuse in my home. And it didn't, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to be very honest, like it did not work for the first 6 years that we were together.
Yes.
It really didn't work. There was a lot of conflict and there was a lot of baggage that came along with us getting together on his side and on mine. So, and it was not a fun time. And, now that we're at the place that we are, we've had people come up to us and go, oh my gosh, you guys are like the golden standard. Yeah. Oh, I want a relationship like yours, the way that you guys talk to each other, the way that you communicate, like all of that. And I'll tell them like, this it was not always like this. Yeah. It was not always this easy. Okay. My husband straight up told me nobody wants to spend time with a bitch once upon a time. So it takes time and effort and understanding on both ends in order to want to get there. And these women today, they just don't want to put that time in. They don't want to do the work. They want to be the only voice that's heard in the relationship and screw the man's opinion, the man's point of view. And it's all about me, 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 me. No, it's not, because he has needs and wants and desires too. So it takes two to tango, sweetheart.
Zamari, you are a delicate breath of fresh air in this swamp fucking culture that we're in. I love that what you just said. You just dropped some serious truth bombs. You better listen. First things first, you got to send me $1. Actually, you got to send me $2 because you said 2 naughty words. So you better super chat that to me, and keep calling and keep watching. Okay. And I love what you had to say.
I will.
I love it. I love it so much. You are awesome. Okay. You have a wonderful day. I'm going to get back to these other callers, but thank you so much for watching, and check out the show. Why her body count matters. If you like this sexual talk and the psychology talk, you're going to love that episode. Trust me.
Yeah, I'll go give it a listen, and yeah, I'll tune in with you and listen to you more and everything. I can't text you on Rumble or anything because, you know,
it's okay.
Hubby controls the bank account. See, Mama stays at home and takes care of the babies.
Good.
See, I know my place.
Good. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, sweetie. Well, you take care of yourself. All right. We talk soon.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm the best there is. I'm the best there was, and I'm the best there ever will be. I am the greatest male dating coach and masculine leader the world has ever seen. Right here, boys. Why do you think I added this? So don't get it. Listen, you guys understand. MoneyMusclesGame.com, somebody bought it. Do you understand? There is a silent revolution happening, and how that's happening is people are watching my content and stealing it and repurposing it on their channels. But that's okay, because I am the alpha and I am the omega. I am the beginning and I am the end. And it starts here. Money, muscles, game, frame. Did you just hear what that woman said? I want my husband to control me. I want my husband to tell me what to do. I want my husband to be the leader. That's why she loves him. And that's why I'm telling you guys, if you're going to be a pussy, if you're not going to have a backbone, if you don't have your frame, you can't set the frame for people to engage with you, and you're just going to get taken advantage of. From the woman herself who found me, thank God, somebody rating me. I think it was Tokyo Sam, or maybe it was even Woggles. She found me on Twitch somehow. But, man, hold on. I'm tangled. I'm in an entanglement over here. Oh. All right, there we go. I'm out. Anyways, you guys see what I'm talking about? Money, muscles, game, frame. Where does Richard Cooper talk about that on his channel? He doesn't, because he can't even keep his fucking hair. Look at me. I'm cucking him so hard. Look at this luscious head of hair. Do you see this? Look at this shit. My barber charges me double now. This hair is so thick. Anyways, let's go to the phone lines. 205. 205, you're alive. What's up?
Am I on? Is this John?
You are on, and this is John.
Oh my God. Okay, this is the first time I ever tried to call in. I've watched a bunch of different content, and I really love your content.
Thank you.
You seem to really help people.
Thank you.
Like the last couple of callers. I'm not a tech savvy guy. I'm 49, red pill aware for 2 years, divorced 2 years ago, and getting much better control over my life in the last couple of years. I lost my peak years during a marriage, and making $100,000 a year, nurse, critical care nurse, open heart nurse.
Nice. What are you, BSN,
really,
LPN?
Really could have done something.
What are you, BSN, LPN? What are you?
Oh, I'm an RN.
Nice.
I worked ICU for years.
Nice.
And I kind of wasted my time on a marriage I should have never been in.
Okay.
Just had no game. When I was young, good-looking kid, above average height, 5'11" and a half. Like I said, I made good money, good grades in school, made a career. Not meaning to be traditional conservative, but kind of came
Shut up
up
and take my money.
in a household with 4 generations. So I had my great grandmother, my grandmother, my mother, her brother, and my brother and sister, who were adopted. They were really my cousins. That's the kind of house I grew up in. It was 3 females, no men. Every man had either beat the hell out of the woman. They all got divorced. This is going back to like 1920. So I came up in this very strange situation where I thought, hey, defend women, protect them. I had to grow up very young, trying to be some semblance of a man as a boy.
Yeah.
And, protect my family, looking out for my older sister, looking out for my mother, totally going down the wrong road. Never had a clue as to, well, how did any of those divorces happen? All I had was one side of the story. Not to say that what they told me wasn't right. I just started making my own narrative. And then I blinked my eyes. I'm in a 15, 16-year marriage.
Oh, wow.
And I'm being taken advantage of by someone that never really cared about me. They just saw me as, I guess, beta bucks or whatever.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Because I never had frame. Yeah.
So, well, you just said it, because I never had frame.
Shut up and take my money.
You literally just said it, because I never have frame. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, did you establish frame, or were you kind of a doormat and then you ended up getting taken advantage of?
Well, what I look back with kind of this red pill lens that I've been learning over the last couple of years, and I've revisited the whole everything. And I was a lot of times situational alpha at work and in other situations, just never with girls. With guys, rarely would a guy try to alpha me. I came up in a situation where I would never allow something like that. Not that I'm the toughest guy in the room, but rarely would someone want to try me. It just was not worth it kind of situation, And so, but horrible with women, tears and all that crap. I would fall for it because why? I had an older sister. Whenever she wanted something, she would act out. My mother had some mental issues and some other issues. You know what I mean? So it's like I had to try to keep her calm.
Yeah.
Just saying, just come up in that situation. But when I met my ex-wife, I think she saw me in the situational alpha situation, that I was in. And I was very confident. I was having the time of my life. I was in great shape, lean, strong, making good grades in school, all that kind of stuff. And talking to females in like anatomy classes and things like that, where I was kind of a situational alpha. I knew everything. I was, not that I'm a genius or anything, but in that situation, I was really good. But as soon as I got married, the shit tests went through the roof. Any semblance of respect or frame started to break down immediately. I would say within a month or two.
I mean,
and so
that's crucial.
Think she was disappointed. She thought she got an alpha guy.
Yeah,
which she didn't, because I wasn't.
Yeah, and I think I'll take this back.
So I mean, in a way,
listen. I want to push back a little bit. I do think you're one of these guys. You're I call him the self-correcting alpha. It's like you have these natural alpha male tendencies, and alpha male doesn't mean like your big bulging muscles and you're fucking Andrew Tate and you walk on water and you shit Bugattis. Okay, it doesn't mean like that. But what it does mean is that you're a man who is not afraid to want things your own way and be okay with that. And a lot of guys, they'll start to get things their way, and then they'll start feeling guilty because they'll hear mommy's voice in their head or society's voice, and then they'll start correcting themselves. Like, no, I better be a good little beta. And then the women hate you for that. Like,
and I've never had a problem with, like, I've known for years the news is BS. It was red pill in a way on things like that, knowing, hey, this is all crap. My first degree was in advertising. I know everything is selling people crap they don't need.
Right.
So I always had that tendency, but where I never succeeded was really understanding girls. I had about a 12, 13 notch count.
Mm-hmm.
So for the average guy, I was doing okay just because of my looks, not because I had game. I just got lucky. I didn't say something stupid and I got laid, So yeah, but now seeing the nature, wow, it's just, it's like being around people that are speaking a different language you just don't understand. They can say anything they want behind your back. Well, now, I mean, I'm hearing every conversation all day. I see women speaking a different language, but I actually see it now, at least to some level, entry level.
Yeah. I mean, what you're realizing is great at your age. I will tell you this, you really need to like stop adding caveats to your success, because dude, what you've achieved in your life is extremely above average. Do you realize that? Have you like grasped that and internalized that?
I on some level, I do. I mean, when I was in high school, my counselor told me I shouldn't even go to college. I mean, I was just a poor kid, grew up on the wrong side of town, that kind of crap, but no father in the home, all that crap. So I feel like, yes, I did achieve, but I want more. And I feel like I've got a lot more to go, because now at least I have some of the tools and I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do try to give myself the wins that
You
I
have
deserve.
to.
Yes. Yeah.
You
I
have
really,
to.
I really do. And, your content, especially, and I'm not blowing smoke ever, but that really resonated with me more so than I get a little bit from everybody. Like some of the ROI from Aaron Clary is great. Some of the old school stats and rules from Rolo, that's great. Wonderful. I take a few tidbits from, Myron and Fresh, they're good too. And in some ways, I'm still new to it, so I do take a lot from there. How you explain their content, I very much respect it. But yours resonates with me a little bit more. So I'm just really happy to be on.
Thanks, man. And listen, I value you for calling in. And like I said, when I give you these analysis, I just want to tell you as a man, there is a 0% ROI on self-criticism.
Okay.
It's a 0%. So don't do it, especially coming from your rocky background, because that'll just trigger you into a whole other nonsense of oblivion. But listen, man, I got some other callers. It was wonderful talking to you. What was your name, man?
Don.
Don, it was great talking to you. The fucking critical care nurse. It's awesome. Saving lives out here. Listen, bro, I appreciate you. Keep watching. Smash that like button. You call me anytime you want. I love talking to guys like you. If you need help, even the smallest question, Fridays, call me. I'm your man, all right?
I'm going to. Thank you for everything, John.
All right, Don, have a wonderful day. Keep killing it. Peace out. I've got nothing but awesome people calling in today. I mean, Ryan just signed up, by the way, for the Telegram. Shout out to you, Ryan. It's for you. Okay. Zamari came, and you know what I was preparing today? Mentally, I was preparing to say this.
Shut up, bitch.
But Zamari just dropped some serious truth bombs. I mean, like, we are talking Hiroshima and Nagasaki levels of truth bombs. And I didn't even have that. That wasn't even coordinated or anything. But I'm trying to tell you guys, I've been saying it for the longest time. If you cannot lead, okay? Listen, when my girl cries and there's some shit going on and she starts crying, I'm like, don't fucking cry right now. You need to control yourself. This is not cry time. This is adult conversation time, okay? You're an adult. I'm an adult. You did something wrong, and I'm going to hold you accountable. This is not fucking cry and get out of jail free card, okay? And if you don't like that, I mean, it's right there.
She belongs to the streets.
You can go out there. Those streets are cold, baby, and you ain't going to get another winner like me. You're not going to find someone who's going to love you and be smart and is charismatic and just goddamn good looking and hung and just blow your back out and take you to luxury trips and do all these things. But it's not a free ride over here. And that's what you guys need to get in your head when you're dealing with these women. Hey, whoa, time out. We're having a good time here. But you need to understand that you cannot be with me if you do not follow my rules, my frame. These are my rules for engagement. These are my boundaries. And if you do not play by my rules, I will find someone else. Because when you're a man and you focus on money, muscles, game frame, you're hard to replace. And guess what? Paul said it the other day on Rumble. If you watched, you were lucky. If you didn't, well, sorry for you. But if you can get a girl and you're consistently working on yourself, you can replace that girl with an equal or hotter value. Because during these relationships, you're consistently growing, evolving, and studying female nature and becoming a better man yourself. Right? Unfortunately for women, it is what it is, but their SMV is directly correlated to the number one thing that is ticking against them, which is time. As a woman ages, it's unfortunate, but her sexual market value does go down. Now, can she do things to mitigate this? Absolutely. It's not all about looks, okay? But that's a biological fact that the clock is ticking, okay? That ass and them titties were way more supple and bouncier at 18 than they were at fucking 28, 38, 48, whatever. And that's the way Jesus made it. Take it up with him, okay? But if you are in a relationship with a woman, guys, and she doesn't play by your rules and you keep her, what are you doing? You're compromising your values. And once you start compromising your values as a man, guess what? Mentally, you're a mess. You're totally an incongruent mess. And guess what? The one thing that you're doing, compromising your values to keep the woman, you're not going to keep her. She's going to leave. It's just going to be a little bit later down the road. Because she's going to like, listen to what Samari just said. She called him. She wants to be put in her place. Sometimes these girls want to be, shut up, go in the kitchen, clean the fucking kitchen up, fill up my water bottles, rub some fucking Estee Lauder French fucking $500 cream on my face in the middle of the live stream. Do what I say. And we run this show together and we have a great time. You get me, top level guy. I'm a provider. I'm a protector. I fucking throw it down in the bedroom. I'll break that pussy in half and you're orgasming all over the place. Or you can go out there and play fucking, slot machine with the fucking dicks on Tinder and Bumble. Let me know how that rolls. Okay? I'm a hot ticket. And you got to think about the same way yourself too. Guys, I was on a dating app one time and this girl was like, "Are you a scammer?" I was like, "Bitch, why do you think I'm a scammer?" She's like, "Well, there's a picture of you in front of her Ferrari. You're really handsome, so I don't know why you ever match with me." I was just like, "Well, I'm gonna chuck that one up to I'm gonna take a W on that one. Thank you so much. Shout out to Steve the Yard Guy, $5 super chat for the Cooper hair joke. LOL. Thanks so much. And listen, I'll add some clarifications. Curry Heat, $10 super chat. Someone mentioned here, sign up for Men Brothers. It's life changing. I love that guy. He's a great guy. Okay. Do I have any more super chats that I'm missing out on? We're good. And listen, guys, let me just tell you something. Here's the deal. Okay. When it comes to these guys, okay, all these people, when Richard Cooper's tampon was shoved up his little Canadian butthole and he was pooping all over the place. Oh, I'm so upset. Okay. Charlie, you can come back to me, Charlie. You can come back. Come and work for me, Charlie, where you belong. Okay. My rightful dude by my side, my number 2. Okay. Come back, Charlie. You were a good co-host. You got to clean up your act and you got to get your shit together. And you got to make a public apology, and you got to stop sucking Hex's dick and stop sucking Pulse Chain's dick and have a little bit of a spine, have a little bit of a backbone. Be the man you're supposed to be, Charlie. I liked you, Charlie. You were a good co-host. You were a good number 2. When you worked for me and you did what I say, we both made a lot of money. But then you started getting self-righteous and doing all this shit and they taking all this shit advice from all these idiots who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And now you got your dick in the dirt and you're all alone. Come back, Charlie. Say you're sorry. I'll forgive you. And then I'll get the audience to forgive you because that's the power I have. The power of integrity and accountability. Guess what? Rich, you can come back too, you idiot. I know you can't close the fucking door. I know you don't know how to pull a bitch off Seeking or Tinder or Bumble, and you're out of touch because you never did any of these things. I know that, Rich. But come back to Big Daddy MLD. I'll show you. I'll teach you how to market some more. You'll make more money. I'll even audio edit your other book. You know, I gave you audio editing for the Unplugged Alpha completely for free. I'll do it again because I'm not like you. I don't have a scarcity mindset. I'm not pathetically scrounging over viewers and stuff like that because I'm not old. I understand that the internet is vast and there's money and wealth and riches for everybody. I understand it. So you guys come back to Big Daddy MLD. I'm a gracious, benevolent, forgiving leader. Repent of your sins and come down to the altar. We'll change your life, my brothers, and we can dominate together. I forgive you in advance. I forgive you for your trespasses against me. Let's go to the phone lines. Let's go to 949. 949, you're on the air. What's up?
What's up, MLD? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Yo, yo.
I can't hear you that well. Hello?
Yo, yo.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
What up?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, I called you a month ago. My name is Isaiah, man.
Yeah.
How you doing?
You're the guy who lives in the projects and works for Whole Foods.
Not exactly, but yeah. How you doing?
Yeah. Well, you're living in the government Section 8 housing or whatever, and you work at Whole Foods and you're scared to work harder because you don't want to lose your cheap government housing.
Let me have the option. So go ahead and go like.
Okay. Well, that was fruitful. He just hung up. All right. 620, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I've got an inner game conundrum, John.
You got a phone conundrum too, because I can fucking barely hear you.
Sorry, my job's loud. I'm outside. I was trying to be close to the heater. It's disrespectfully cold here.
Yeah. Can you
be better?
Can you talk into the microphone?
Okay.
Your phone sounds like it's in a sock.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to use my Bluetooth. Is that better?
Disconnect your Bluetooth. It's not working.
Yeah, I switched. I'm on the phone now.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Is it any better or is it still shit?
It's
Okay.
kind of shit.
All right. I've made a lot of what I would consider personal wins this year, John, but I still feel stuck.
Okay.
I still feel very trapped in a day-to-day life. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Financial gains, personal gains, weight loss gains, and I still don't feel any kind of fulfillment from it.
Buddy, let me just tell you something right now, okay? I can barely hear you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to hang up.
Better?
Okay. So I just hung up on you because I can't hear you and it doesn't seem to be getting better. But 620, if you can hear me, okay, do me a favor. Go to modernlifedating.com and sign up for the group coaching, and I will bring you in and we'll work on your inner game issues. You just said you had a bunch of wins this year. You're still feeling bad. Don't enter 2023 feeling like complete and total dog shit. Go to modernlifedating.com, sign up for the group coaching. It's $150. If you had a lot of wins this year, I'm pretty sure you can scrounge up $150. Come talk to me and I will help you. Just like I've helped everybody on the internet. I helped all the content creators, helped all my audience. I am the giving tree. Okay. I am a great and giving individual, and I'm only getting smarter and better. The quality of your coaching is only going up as I get older and smarter. So give me a call and let's do it. And now it is time to end the YouTube broadcast, and we're doing what's called the Rumble Raid. So we're going to Rumble right now. Go ahead and click the link in the chat. We're about to end this segment of today's show. Go ahead, and I'm going to show you all of the top secret #1 individual information over there that is exclusive to Rumble. So I'll be seeing you guys over on Rumble. Click the link in the chat, rumble.com/user/MLD. We have 53 people watching now. We're going on Rumble. Peace out.